Forgive how I look. I had to make this video today. Guys, I've just finished reading this. I've just finished reading Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. Guys, this book, I'm even feeling I felt like crying. I have laughed. I have giggled. I've been like, ooh, I wanted to throw this book away. I wanted to slap the characters. Oh my God. So, this story has how many? 40 what? It has about 47 chapters. It's quite thick. 47 chapters. Only about 4 of the chapters have adult content, but the rest of the book is good. Oh my God. Guys, hi! This is 260 well spent. 260 well spent. So anyways, here's how it starts, right? So the guy, Declan or whatever, his grandfather dies, right? His grandfather dies and he leaves a will. And in the will, he says, for this guy to be the CEO of my company, he needs to marry someone and have a kid. These are my conditions. Okay, cool. They start trying to find a woman to marry him, like just on contract, just to get this done. They would have a child via IVF and all of that. They don't have to be like a real couple. He just wants someone to fulfill the clause so that he can get his inheritance and become CEO of this billion-dollar company, right? Cool. They find a girl until they finally settle on this girl called Bethany. So now, before Bethany and Declan go and announce their engagement at like a party that that was arranged, they finally meet up. This was after she already signed the contract. They finally meet up, and then when they meet up, they talk, and then Declan, I don't know what he did, but the girl was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. I don't like this guy. He's a bad guy. He's rude and all of that stuff. So she breaks the whole contract, but then they're stuck because there's people already waiting. They're already at the party. They've already showed up. So now the wedding planner comes and asks, what's going on? Where's the bride? What's this? His assistant panics, and then the assistant pretends to be his fiance, and she just says, actually it's me. I didn't want to tell you that I'm the bride because just know how people talk, that I'm dating my boss and all of that stuff. Oh, okay, fine, let's go and announce this. They announce, and Declan announces that they're going to get married in 2 weeks. This girl was only standing in. She was only standing in. So she's now confused what's going on or whatever. They plan the wedding. Now, the good part about this book, the assistant is black. It's a black woman, so it adds to the whole thing. So anyways, they plan the wedding, they get married, they've already signed contracts. She has worked for him for like 3 years, and she's been basically seeing him every day. So they get married, they are, doing this, doing that. On the wedding day, they did May You Kiss the Bride. Oh, you may kiss the bride. Kissing, there was sparks. It wasn't just a contractual thing. So the guy was like, wait, I think I like this girl. And she was like, wait, I think I like this guy. So anyways, that happens. They start living their lives like usual, trying to figure out how they're going to go about the contract and all of that stuff. So, fast forward after some point. So they had an issue with Declan's dad, because Declan's dad was the CEO and he didn't want to give up his CEO position. So he was trying to work against Declan and sabotage him and all of that stuff. So they were working against that. So the father went and told this girl and told her to tie her tubes and told her she would pay her millions and millions of dollars to not have the child, because the child was part of the contract. But this girl had already fallen in love with the guy, but she just didn't know it. Like, she didn't acknowledge it yet. That's how she refused to do that. So there was an enmity between the couple and the dad, right? The dad was an abusive man, an alcoholic, and he would tell his children, hey, you can't be loved, you're not worthy of love. You know, those kind of parents who they just say Phoebe to their children, right? That was the kind of parent that this man was. So anyways, fast forward to some point, they realize they've got feelings for each other after one or two things happen, and then they, they do things and they what. And then now, the part of the story, where, so this girl had a learning disability, right? So she had dyslexia. So there were some things that would trouble her, like reading was a bit tricky for her and stuff, and spelling was a bit tricky for her, but she found a way around it. So but Declan used to send her like foreign words because he knew how to speak multiple languages. So he would send her foreign words that described his feelings and what, before he actually said, I love you. So he would send her words, and then she would Google search them, and then she would send him back a word. And it went on and it went on. So now, they were working on this project that was supposed to, they were supposed to open a branch in Tokyo. Tokyo is what? Japan. They were supposed to open a branch in Tokyo. So they had been working on this for like 2 years straight, and they had to meet this investor person who was very difficult and always changing up stuff. So they finally invite him. Say, no, come and see our project here, and then you can get a better understanding of how everything works. So the was supposed to show up like Lompa Thursday. The person was supposed to show up like on Tuesday, and then they show up on Sunday. They're like, no, I'm already here. And they show up with his dad who's trying to sabotage him. So now they try to give this guy a tour of the place and convince him and all of that. I will show up into Bakanga. So he decides to call his assistant, Iris, who is now his wife, Iris. Calls her to say, no, I need your help. So she shows up and she tries to help and she's sweet and all of that stuff. But then things just go haywire, right? The guy gets upset and he lashes out at her, tells her, hey, it's all your fault that this thing is failing. Hey, what? You know those partners who, when they're angry, tabaranda bueno sana, tabaranda bests. So that's how Iris got pissed off and she said, you know what? You're on your own, me, I've gone. That's how she left. He thought she went back to the hotel. No. She got on their private jet and left him. So the guy comes back a couple of hours later and finds a note that says, this is my resignation. I can't work for you anymore. Blah, 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 blah. The guy had to break. Fast, girls. He thought that she went to his brother's house within the same city. Went there, found nothing, went airport, got on a commercial flight. He was used to flying, private jet. Went, found her somewhere else at his brother's place in another city where they stay. That's why he found her. Started begging for her. She refused, and then he came up with a plan. At one point when they were staying together, she mentioned something about wanting a dog. She was just joking. She didn't even like dogs. He went and found her the exact dog that she described that she wanted. He got her a dog, got her a minivan because she said she wanted to have a lot of kids and she wanted to feel like a minivan of and kids in a minivan and whatever. Got a minivan, went and got her and took her like in a rainstorm and whatever. He had bought her a ring. He showed her this like dilapidated house that he was planning on renovating. That would be their home and what. He knelt down in the rain and he told her, would you marry me for real this time? Not the contract, nothing like that. I'm in love with you. Guys. So she then says, yes, I will marry you. And then they get married. No, they didn't like get married, but like they stopped dealing like it's a business contract, just like married people. A couple of months later, she got pregnant. They had a daughter. And then she went back to school to like get her degree because she didn't go to college because of her learning disability. And then at the end of the book, it's just them living together with their daughter, and then she was pregnant again for the second time. She was going to have twins. Guys, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. This book is amazing. Oh my God. I've enjoyed. I have enjoyed. So yeah, now I'm going to the next book from this series, which is The Final Offer, and then I'll post about it probably or not. I don't know. But yeah, that's all.